Also want to bring it to your attention, at the moment, there is an Alienware laptop giveaway going on. For those who are headstrong in the belief that laptops can be used for gaming and want to set their legs on fire. But yeah, that's something that exists. Twitch accessible skull merchant, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're probably going to wait for the rework, fellas, because I'm not playing this shit, and that's what Behaviour wants. They just want to remove the killer from the game because Twitter don't know what gaming is. But as I said, played against her in all iterations. I don't think she was a problem. She never has been for me. You just basically run to windows or pallets and be safe. Yeah, commit to that. That's fine. She's behind here. We'll deviate. Got flashbang as well. Excellent. So happy that's back in the game. There goes the horror and immersion. Got pallet, no gameplay. Fucking hell, dude. Save pallet again. Yeah, just put it down. Good. We'll get through all these pallets eventually, guys. Gameplay. Got pallet again. No gameplay. We legit chased people for like 4 or 5 minutes each, because they were just running to save pallets. That's why I always say, regardless of whatever killer I'm playing as, God pallet, no gameplay, because there isn't gameplay. They just put the pallet down and then they get a chase reset. She's there. We'll go and push her out. Just go for the hook. She's gone and got another flashbang. Yep. We get 2 out of that. So in this instance as well, because Behaviour doesn't play the game and they don't understand what the fuck they're doing, which is why we have a killer in this state, this now counts as Skull Merchant being balanced, because it's 2 kills, 2 escapes. She's balanced, guys. I'm not saying it to take the piss. That's the reality. She's balanced. 2 kills, 2 escapes. Got fuck all to do with what's happening in the game. Nothing to do with that. But we've all got flashbangs, flashlight saves, gen speeds, all that kind of shit. 2 kills, 2 escapes. Balanced. Behaviour gold standard. There it is. That's what I waited 20 minutes for. There goes the immersion. Oh, no, hang on. Killer updates for the Skull Merchant, killer perk updates, survivor perk updates. Let's have a look, eh? Let's have a wee little gander at the beginning of this video. Keen to see what these Skull Merchant updates are, because I was thinking of actually playing her again recently, but, you know, we'll see. So we'll do a wee little look, eh? It's a bug fix patch, so obviously it's not a major patch, but, you know, here we go. Content. The flashbang perk and firecracker items have been re-enabled. Yep, not happy about that. Spoke about that in the past, just not necessarily about what it achieves in game, it just completely removes horror elements and just makes the game anti-fun in a lot of situations, except for those on Twitch, which the game is currently being designed for. So, blood point values for several Haunted by Daylight scoring events have been increased. Big happy. Sign me up for that. This event has been very lacking in terms of BP gains, as far as I'm concerned. I've literally just gave up burning dowsing rods. I've been burning streamers in a lot of games, or just cakes if I've got them. Burning the offering for this particular event's been useless as far as I'm concerned. Killer updates, here we go. The Skull Merchant base kit, ladies and gentlemen. Don't have to spend perk slots or add-on spots for these. Reverted the Skull Merchant's movement speed when inspecting her radar to 4.6 meters. I wouldn't have known about that, to be fair. That's, I believe, 115% regular move speed. Because I've not played her since they just decided to remove her from the game because Twitter doesn't like to play against her. The Skull Merchant can see scan lines from her drones at all times. This is new. Ah, good fucking lord. Does that mean we're going to get massive yellow shit all over the screen? Like, you can see the scan lines as though you can see the way you normally see your drones, but now you can see the scan line as well. Fucking hell, dude, I hope that's not what that is, because it'll look just really stupid if it is. Skull Merchant sees the aura of scan lines when inspecting a radar within 32 meters of drones. Right, but why would you need that then, if you can allegedly see scan lines from a drones at all times? Scanlines is literally the yellow beam, right? So why would you need to see them when you're inspecting the radar within 32 meters? If you can see them at all times. Okay, I'll have to see what it's like in game. Killer perk updates, there we go, machine learning. Right, I know machine learning because it's a perk that lends itself to my old main, Singularity. This perk was absolutely useless because you needed to kick a gen so that you could kick another gen, so that you could get a very menial benefit for when survivors actually finish that gen. Decrease the duration of the effect once activated to 45 seconds while 60, so we've nerfed a useless perk. Good, that's generally what they do with killers these days. Predator, this was always coming. Decrease the duration of the aura reveal to 4 seconds or 6. I'm actually surprised by that. 4. I would have said they might have gone down to 2. Because basically Nurse is the main culprit for this. And the 2 second would basically make it useless on Nurse because it would be the duration that she spends with her head facing the ground. But I think 4 seconds she's still going to use it, to be honest. You don't really need that big of a window, you just need to see with Nurse where the survivor is and then you can blink to him. So I still think she can use it with 4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that fixes the problem, to be honest. Zanchin Tactics decreased the duration of the aura reveal to 3, 4 and 5, so to 5 was 8, so that's a nerf as well. 3 killer perk nerfs. Survivor perk updates. Distortion decreased the requirement to regain a token to 15 seconds in chase, was 30, that's a straight half buff. So we started off with a buff for survivors. Inner focus now only triggers from health state loss caused by the killer. Don't know what this perk does, we're flying through this at this point, as I say, just want to get into the game. But as I say, I don't know what this perk does. I believe it's the Haddy perk. I know Fixated's the one where you can see your scratch marks. I think this is where you can see your allies' scratch marks whenever you or they lose a health state. I don't know, it's one of them really niche things that nobody's ever fucking ran in their lives, so sure. We're going to live forever. For the people, buckle up, for those who don't know. Revert the heal speed increase to 100% was 150. Fucking hell, careful. There's a wee bit of a nerf there. Holy shit. It's still overpowered, like, but you know, it is what it is. Fucking hell, Twitter's going to have something to say about that, fellas. And Twitch. Bug fixes, yeah, all the usual stuff. Fixed an issue that caused killers to be able to unleash a captured horn and perform a basic attack in quick succession. Okay. I know that like this is unhealthy for the game, this was actually unhealthy, it was dog shit to play against this, and also just really cheap to do, but it's the way they word it. Fixed an issue. Because it's an issue for killers to threat, you know, that kind of thing. But as I say, like, it was like dog shit to play against, but it just makes me laugh when they say fixed an issue. Updated a loop around the groaning storehouse where the players could abuse the branching of vaults. Interesting, because that is a survivor nerf by the looks of things, but they'll give them something else because they normally do. Bit spooked to see what this is, to be fair. Added hook spawners on the 2nd floor of Father Campbell's chapel, seriously? We've got hooks in the 2nd floor of chapel now, but I know where that'll be as well. There's a little room, not where the generator is, it's on the opposite side when you go across the bridge towards where the breakable wall normally is. There's a window that can spawn there, but I bet it'll be there where they put a hook, or potential where it can spawn. It's quite funny actually. Hooks on the 2nd floor. I do think they should do more stuff like this though, like hooks in really weird places like that, because it makes survivors have to, you know, go on a bit of a journey to get to the hook itself. Like the hooks inside the Labkin Lane buildings tentatively fixed the issue where players would face desync if they played the game on low settings. Mate, I'm playing the game on ultra and I'm getting desync. So I don't know what the fuck this low settings stuff's about. But this has been in the game for like literally 2 or 3 months now. These desync issues. It got really bad after they released Dracula. But it's tentatively anyway, which basically means in bug fix language we haven't fixed it, we've muddled with code and it's made it a little bit less relevant, but yeah, I don't know. I've been getting this for like weeks now, but anyway, we'll get into the game. There's the patch notes, bug fixes. Mostly bug fixes anyway. Killer perk nerfs. Whatever this is, we'll have to see what it looks like. It basically just looks like information, and just reverted the move speed of the thingies. There's no speed up still, so I still think she's probably useless. And a buff to distortion. To the games. Right, fellas, here we go. Twitch accessible skull merchant. Let's see. Also want to bring it to your attention, at the moment, there is an Alienware laptop giveaway going on. For those who are headstrong in the belief that laptops can be used for gaming and want to set their legs on fire. But yeah, that's something that exists. We never learn. But anyway. Somebody's got over my terror radius at the moment. Here we go. Is that outside? It was outside. Okay, here we go. It's two of them. Size in the chat, boys. Everybody's favourite killer. Content incoming. Might be a bit of a sandbag that goes on here. No, maybe not. Right, so I've got no chase power at the moment because... I mean, we can scanline her, I suppose. Disabled my own fucking thing then, didn't I? She is going to get injured. There it is. Yeah. Okay, that works at least. We know Nancy's got a torch, so we'll face this way. Yep. We get a scourge. I'm going to leave that pallet up because it's actually quite good. This one. Dude, my leg is literally dislocated whenever I kick things. There's a god pallet here, isn't there? Yeah. Feel faster for some reason. No gameplay to this. Get rid of it. Can't hear him. There. Gaming. This is a drone moment. Can also crouch. So he's completely immune at the moment. There's a god pallet through there, so I went this way. There's another one up here though. Yep. Balanced. Yep, of course it is. And I've got no chase power, so this is what Twitch wants. God pallet as well, no gameplay. This is the content people watch for this game. Again, nothing against this guy. I'm not seeing the scan line change though. No chase power. You can see me through there. Don't have the range, get rid of it, it's god pallet. Killer with the chase pallet, it might chase power it might not have been. A challenge at least. Yep, get rid of it. Content, guys. Straight to another safe pallet. That's what they want. That's what I'm talking about. See how the gens are going as well. Let's say it for no reason. That's just what they want. They don't want to use the brains. We just don't hide that from people on this channel, you know? Can't place drones for some reason. It's lithe. Yeah, commit to that, that's fine. She's behind here, we'll deviate. Got flashbang as well, excellent. So happy that's back in the game. There goes the horror and immersion. Got pallet, no gameplay. Fucking hell, dude. Safe pallet again. Yeah, just put it down. Good. We'll get through all these pallets eventually, guys. Gameplay. This is what happens when you listen to Twitter, by the way. There's a flashbang. There goes all the horror. Ran back out, I think. No, she went the other way. Lose another chase there. Probably getting an ego over escaping a killer that literally can't do anything. Because we've cried about her on Twitter. Got pallet again. No gameplay. He's got another flashbang. We'll go after somebody who's over here. Gonna come back out this side a bit. Still in there, I think. There he is. Bamboozle it. It's a pallet. This is something that exists in 2024, guys, by the way. 2016 was on my mind there, because that was when this game was actually good. And all the people that couldn't play PvP games hadn't ruined it. Stayed in there, I think. Somehow up there. Need him to put it down first. There you go. Still have flashlights they can save with. Should we put him on a scourge? Maybe behavioural nerf it. Still there somewhere. Just crouch under it. Do you get the hit? That was always counterplay as well, by the way. But because Twitter couldn't realise that you could just tap control whenever the beam went over you, we now have a killer at this state. I'm down there because nobody's got scratch marks anymore. Must have a boon or something. Gotta be a boon, I don't know why nobody's got scratch marks. Do you just get that? No scratch marks anywhere. He's up there somehow. Okay. Nothing I can do about this because I've got no chase power. Is it live? No. Got pallet again, no gameplay. Fucking hell, dude. I've never seen a game decay so much because it's been taken over by fucking kids that can't handle losing. They're not doing anything. That's what I've always said. I'm not insulting the person. They're holding W. That's it. Fuck all else is happening. It's not skilled gaming. I'm not skilled at gaming for being the killer in this instance because we're holding W. We're just going to open the door because there's no counterplay. Everybody's out now. There's 4 survivors alive. So there you go. Twitch accessible skull merchant, fellas. There it is. Fun times we live in. Two of them over here for some reason. I don't know why, I'm not sure. That's Hope, by the way. Speed axe at endgame. She's nearly the same speed as me, so she can, at this distance, run to that door. And there's nothing I can do about it. Look at her feet. Flashbangs again. No horror. Might potentially get one here. She's there. We'll go and push her out. Just go for the hook. She's gone and got another flashbang. Yep. So we don't get a hook here, I don't think, because she can body block. Yeah. So I don't get a hook here now. Or do, never mind. Trying to be a dick against a killer like after a game like that. We get 2 out of that. So in this instance as well, because behaviour doesn't play the game and they don't understand what the fuck they're doing, which is why we have a killer in this state, this now counts as Skull Merchant being balanced, because it's 2 kills, 2 escapes. She can still 4% as well. Didn't get it. Well, there you go. She's balanced, guys. I'm not saying it to take the piss. That's the reality. She's balanced. 2 kills, 2 escapes. Got fuck all to do with what's happening in the game. Nothing to do with that. But they've all got flashbangs, flashlight saves, gen speeds, all that kind of shit. 2 kills, 2 escapes. Balanced. Behaviour gold standard. There it is. Yeah, hope. Second chance, second chance, second chance. Basically second chance, we'll call it. Flashbangs are back in the game again. Immersion is gone. Or what little there was of it anyway. There it is. Twitch accessible Skull Merchant, ladies and gentlemen. For those without a brain. And, you know, I will actually preface this and say that I have played Survivor against this killer in all of her iterations, and I never had a fucking issue, mate. What this basically is a fucking bandwagon of hating, basically, against this killer, because she wasn't that threatening. With the amount of windows and safe pallets that are in most maps these days, the speed boost was the only thing that actually made her relevant in the chase. It was also the undetectable aspect, which could make her clear ground very quickly. But from the numerous Skull Merchants I played against, mate, there was always somebody getting out. There was never 4Ks, put it that way. The kill rate that everybody seems to dredge up every time we speak about this killer, and at the mere fucking mention that she might not have been overpowered, is that 87.1 kill rate. And there is a reason for that. It's because as soon as people saw this killer, they legit just fucking give up, because they're all sheep. Yeah, it's one of the principal problems, basically. It's not quite manipulation of game stats, but it is sheep mentality, herd mentality. It basically started as a small file where people didn't like playing against this killer, and it was like, oh, she's a bit oppressive and all this kind of shit, and then it sort of like snowballed into this massive hate crowd around this one particular killer, and now she's in this state, which is what you just saw. There was nothing in any of that gameplay there that I could have done any differently that would have saved it from being as it is. We legit chased people for like 4 or 5 minutes each, because they were just running to safe pallets. That's why I always say, regardless of whatever killer I'm playing as, God pallet, no gameplay, because there isn't gameplay. They just put the pallet down and then they get a chase reset. There's no skill. That's pressing M2. It's not me hating anybody who's in the game or anything like that. It is basic gaming observation. There is no fucking skill in this game. But we have a community of people that seem to ascend people to gods for holding fucking W in a game. Yeah. And usually these people, we will say the piece there, are going against fucking toilet tier killers at low MMR. Because I've seen some of that shit, mate, and I've seen some of the fucking mistakes some of the killers make against these supposedly good players, you know, all that kind of shit. I've seen it with my own eyes, mate, and it's something that I've just come to the conclusion of myself. Yeah. I don't fucking watch barely any content creators for this game because it's all fucking nonsense. It's just like, it's literally find the weakest killer you can, plaster a bunch of ADHD, loudest funny noises all over the fucking content, scream every time you drop fucking pallets in front of them and all this kind of shit. It's just, it fucking winds me up. But as I say, there it is. That's basically, they've made this killer into the ideal killer for those people. That's what I'm trying to say. But there it is, as I say, there's Skull Merchant. I think we're probably going to wait for the rework, fellas, because I'm not playing this shit. And that's what Behaviour wants. They just want to remove the killer from the game because Twitter don't know what gaming is. But as I said, played against her in all iterations. I don't think she was a problem. She never has been for me. You just basically run to windows or pallets and you're safe. Run, lithe, sprint burst, any kind of like second chance bollocks that you have at your disposal as a survivor, and you're just safe against her. But there it is, as I say. Twitch accessible Skull Merchant, as we'll call her, for now anyway, until she gets reworked. And we'll have to see. But there you go. Ta-ra.